Hi, I'm Molly with Fitness Magazine, and I'm here with Allison Williams from HBO's Girls. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. So I have to come clean off the bat. I don't have HBO.
Oh, no.
So I stayed up all night last night and watched the entire season 1 back to back.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What did you think?
It's amazing.
Oh, I'm so glad you like
obsessed.
it.
It's so good.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you like the show.
So what's it like to work on the set?
It is so much fun. I mean, honestly, I can't believe I get to call it my job. I get to hang out with 3 other really cool girls who make me want to be better at what I do and just as a human in general every day. And Lena Dunham gets to be my boss, and she's 26, and she looks like a beautiful pixie dream, and I can't believe I get to spend time with her.
That's awesome.
It's the best. It's the best crew. It's the best everything. I can't wait to get back to work, which hopefully I will do very shortly.
Cool. So 2 things I noticed. Your hair and your lashes on the show are to die for.
Thank
so
you.
Tell me about hair and makeup. Have you learned anything that you use in real life?
That's so funny. On the show, hair-wise, in season 2, Marnie's doing a little bit more of a tousled thing. She's a little bit lost, so her hair's a little wild. But season 1, we used a lot of, let's see, Oscar Blondie stuff and a lot of Orby stuff. A lot of the textured spray that they both make. And then on, let's see, and then eyelash-wise, in the first 2 episodes, I wore individual lashes, and from then on, it was full natural lashes.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Got good lashes.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see, and that was, what kind of mascara does he use? I can't remember, but yeah, it's just plain old mascara. I know he focuses on the roots. I learned that trick from Joe, the makeup artist. He just really focuses on the roots, and then the ends will just kind of figure themselves out, I guess.
Good check.
It's probably a metaphor for something. I just can't think of what it is.
All right, so let's talk skin. We're here because you're the new face of Simple Skincare.
Yes.
So what do you love about the brand?
Well, I first discovered the brand. I have sensitive skin, and it's very temperamental, and so my whole adolescence and college experience was basically trying different brands to see what didn't irritate my skin. And usually they just, I don't know, either they would make it red and angry and sore, or it would break out, and there just never seemed to be a happy medium. And then a friend of mine was living in the UK, and she brought home some of the cleansing wipes that Simple makes. And I instantly fell in love with them and had her like cartelling them back to me from the UK to the US. And then finally a year ago they launched in the US, which was really exciting. But then when they asked me to be an ambassador, I just jumped at the opportunity because I had since gotten to know a lot of their other products really well, and I just totally believe in them. I completely think they are magic because they do not irritate my skin, and it's been so long, and it was so hard to find a product that didn't make my skin dry or break out. And now that I know more about the company, I know why it works. And the reason is that there are no ingredients in there that don't need to be in there. There's nothing in there that's going to irritate your skin. There's nothing in there that's going to have any dyes or irritants in it. And it has all of the nutritional things that you need in your skincare. Some of it has a mango extract in it. I mean, this is stuff that's made from the purest, most healthful ingredients. And furthermore, Simple as a company is not interested in just stopping with your skin. When it comes to skincare, they want to make your whole life one that is more healthy and more holistic. So they have what's called the Simple Advisory Board, which is made up of experts in their field, like a nutritionist and a psychiatrist and a fitness expert, and these people will help tailor a lifestyle for you to help outfit your skin and make your life a little bit more healthy so your skin isn't always freaking out at you. Mm-hmm. And that is available on their Facebook page. And I think generally it's just a really amazing company. I mean, especially, you know, to think about fitness as being something that affects your skin, and talk about convenient, the wipes after a workout. If you use the exfoliating wipes immediately after exercising, gyms are just so dangerous in terms of breakouts. I can't reiterate that enough, and sometimes they're not very clean. So after handling all of those weights and then wiping sweat away from your forehead, if the minute you're done with your workout, you use an exfoliating wipe, you will be fine. I see girls, I go to SoulCycle and I go to Core Fusion, and after both of those classes, I see girls whipping out the wipes.
Yes.
Oh yes,
sure.
They are pros, and I look up to them in many ways, and I got really excited when I saw them using the wipes.
Awesome. Well, I was going to ask your favorite product, but I'm assuming that might be it.
Yes, that's my favorite one, the exfoliating wipes. A close second is the new little the makeup removing wipes, because they're so little and they just fit in my purse, and I'm really excited to use them when I'm on set.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Are you a SoulCycle devotee?
I really like it. It's very hard. And I got to a place, before I started traveling a lot, I got to a place where I was in the second row, and that was a little bit too much pressure for me, and I went back to the third row. I just like to be able to go in there and be completely invisible and just do my thing. And then the first time anyone came up to me after a class, I got so embarrassed because I mean, you know the way those classes are. You forget that anything is happening in your life other than the fact that you're dripping with sweat and you don't know how that happened. And then someone came up to me and said, "Love the show." And then I saw myself in a mirror and I just said, "Oh my God, this is so mortifying." I look like I just tried to, I don't know, push over a tree or something. I was so sweaty.
Yeah.
But I do love SoulCycle, and Core Fusion is good for the muscle toning and all of that stuff.
Definitely. I love SoulCycle, but I'm devoted to Flywheel. Have you ever been?
That's like the super competitive person version. I think that's a slippery slope for someone like me. I think honestly, I would have to quit my day job, which is a pretty cool job. So someday maybe I'll graduate to competing on a screen. We'll see.
Yeah. So literally everyone I've talked to is obsessed with this show, from everyone in my office, my friends. Why do you think it's been such a huge hit?
I think there's something about the show and its honesty and how gritty it is and how real and grounded it is that allows people to be let into the psyches of these girls. I think there are no walls up. There's nothing that you can't relate to. There's nothing fantastical about it. There's nothing aspirational about it. Even a show like Sex and the City, a lot of people had to make the leap of thinking, okay, this isn't my lifestyle, but it would be so nice if this were my lifestyle. Right. On our show, you're kind of thinking, either this is my lifestyle or what is happening, or I'm so glad I'm done with this phase of my life. But either way, it's a little bit more accessible and you have a greater capacity to feel bad for these girls. Nonetheless, I think their issues and their themes in the show are very broad and widely applicable to people from all walks of life. I think everyone has dealt with soul searching in some way. I think everyone has dealt with that kind of existential crisis that you go through in your early 20s when you're trying to figure out who you are, what you want out of life, what you're passionate about. I think everyone's dealt with a friendship moving from one context to another and trying to see if it's going to make it. All of those things are very broad. Your relationship with your parents, maturing, love, loss, all of those things. So I think that's kind of what makes the show relatable. It's for girls very specifically, yes, and we're focused on those four in particular, but it's also broad because the themes are broad. So I think at least according to my friends, that's why they relate to it. But they certainly do feel like, when even my friends that I've known since I was really young, they refer to my co-stars as their characters. They're like, "So what's Shoshana like?" Or they call her Shosh. "What's Shosh like in real life?" So these definitely feel like real people to the fans of the show.
Definitely. I have two roommates and we watch it and we're like, this is us.
This
is our life.
Yeah. It's that's how I feel. I'm a 24-year-old girl living in New York. It's my life. It's just weird to be part of a show that's portraying it.
Totally. Cool. Well, thank you so much. It was so nice talking to you.
Thank you.